dedication, teamwork, skill, power. These are the elements that will define a champion in the newest chapter of a legendary series. Battlefield 2142 Invitational, only on Gameplay HD. The year is 2142. The Earth has undergone a dramatic transformation. An ice age has gripped the planet and is pushing people down towards the equator. What happens when people are pushed together? They're going to fight. They're fighting for land, for resources, and for their very survival. Battle walkers dominating the landscape, crushing infantry beneath their feet. Soldiers going almost invisible due to active camouflage, so they can stab you in the back when you least expect it. With all this futuristic weaponry and vehicles, it's a great way for the world to end.
Battlefield 2142 is the perfect style of game for a competitive tournament because it emphasizes three key things: planning out strategy, which you're going to see in any team-based sport, teamwork, and strong leadership.
He's right there. He's right there.
That makes for compelling gameplay, and that's a great competitive sport right there.
2142 has a lot to offer the spectator as far as the game goes. With all the unlocks, with all the weapons, there's so many different possibilities a team can do.
It's you against another guy. It's not you against the computer or you against some scripted event. You know, it's different every time.
So it really is important for you to not just know your role and know what you need to be doing, but be damn good at doing it. Can I say damn? Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
You need to have the brains to make up the winning strategies. You need to have the commitment to teamwork. You got to have a cooperation that goes above and beyond any other video game I've ever played.
It's also stressful because you don't know if a team has 100 things they could do, we can't cover all our bases. You're always leaving a hole somewhere and plugging up another hole somewhere else.
I like the game because it's a lot of teamwork. It's teamwork oriented.
Really, really important when you're playing Battlefield 2142 to follow the orders that your commander and your squad leader are giving you, so communication is paramount.
Battle Walker coming up to you, Kaz.
The guys that are talking to each other, following their orders, and communicating are the ones that are going to walk home with the victory.
Hollywood, California. 8 teams came to compete. Only one will leave with $30,000.
What an amazing battle.
The Gamecaster Battlefield 2142 Invitational, hosted by Tina Wood.
It's crazy in here.
And P.O.D. Sonny Sandoval.
Who's ready to get this competition started? Make some noise! Come on!
With Phil Stone and EA's Rich Briggs bringing you the action.
Spectacular close-in fighting. It was a great match.
I've still got chills, Phil.
Now on Gameplay HD. Outside, it's a tree-lined, sun-filled paradise. But inside, it's a carnage-infested wasteland.
They took middle. Get back there.
Down, he's down.
Middle.
Get him
Pull him back, Kevin. Make him come back. Pull him back.
And there's the Battle Walker.
Over the last 6 weeks, we saw these teams go head-to-head for a spot in the finals. Let's get you up to speed.
Let the battle begin. 20 ID and Crucial are set to go.
The first matchup of the Gamecaster Battlefield 2142 tournament saw 20 ID and Crucial go head-to-head on the map Shuya Taiba. In round 1, both teams quickly raced to middle, but 20 ID was able to come out on top in the initial armor battle.
Looks like Crucial's coming in with a counter-assault on Central, just as we predicted. This has become a very tense hot spot. Both teams are trying to control this critical part of the landscape.
Big time hit.
Crucial needed to get Gallucci off middle, so they sent Scott on the prowl in a fully loaded Jeep.
I got him.
We've got someone going on a car bomb mission here.
Crucial was able to take middle with their armor, but 20ID quickly counterpushed with Jack Bub Stangler leading the charge in his Battle Walker.
Walker versus Walker at Central Flag. This is where it really heats up.
I was able to put a lot of hurt on the tank and the other team's mech.
And now goes McGowan in the walker.
I had to get out of my mech, and I pushed the flag as infantry.
They use that loss of the opponent's vehicles to their advantage.
20ID now piling onto the Central Flag.
Controlling the high ground and the majority of the flags, 20ID slowly drained Crucial's tickets.
After there, it was just an uphill battle. We were down on tickets, didn't have the flags. It was just all rough.
That's it. The final score, 20ID 39, Crucial 14.
At the start of round 2, Crucial had to make up for a 25-point differential. The initial armor battle weighed heavily in 20ID's favor, with Stangler and Gallucci double-teaming Crucial's Gavin Exile McGowan. With this distinct advantage, 20ID was able to capture the south, center, and north flags.
Scott just took out 20ID's Walker to make good on that car bomb. What a great move by Scott. The battle rages.
Right now, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Crucial has just taken the south flag.
They've got 2 tickets to spare. 20ID is playing a great game.
Basically, we just tried to push up as far as we could, get some kills, and just try to win.
20ID needs to take out one person, and they've just done it. But right now, Crucial is in a space where they cannot, unfortunately, overcome their deficit from the first round.
Team Crucial wins that last battle, but they lost the war to 20ID by a cumulative score of 54-36.
It's so important to start the match off properly. Do what you have to do off the start. And just the first round, we didn't do what we needed to do. We didn't get a close enough ticket count to where we could win at the second round.
We managed to get enough kills and stop the bleed for short periods of time so we could end up winning overall.
We love 20ID, glad we were able to put up a good show, and you know, if we had to lose to somebody, it's glad it's them.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Match 2 featured Paradigm Shift against Damage Incorporated. Damage Incorporated got off to a slow start.
Damage Inc. took a long time getting out of their main base.
A few of us spawned on the opposite side of the base to the vehicles that we had planned to get and drive out. So it took us a long time, and they were already there.
By the time Damage Incorporated got to the middle, they found a heavily entrenched Paradigm Shift and Elvin Callisto Gonzalez.
Damage Inc. rolling up with a heavy tank to see if they can do something about those entrenched Paradigm Shift guys.
Nothing Damage Incorporated tried seemed to work.
Seriously, what's the point?
Basically, they kind of fell into our trap.
Even when they managed a success like Steinmetz, it was short-lived. Paradigm Shift dominated from the high ground and ended the match with a devastating score of 60-2. Round 2 featured more of the same. Phil and Rich pondered the future.
Gladly, I will not live to the year
21-42.
And Paradigm Shift tried to make sure Damage Incorporated learned something.
Paradigm Shift has just absolutely taken him to war school.
This may be one of the first battles we've seen that end with the opposing team's tickets at 0. Paradigm Shift is all over the place, defending, attacking in perfect concert, and Damage Inc. is just trying to hold on for dear life at this point.
Paradigm Shift 128, Damage Incorporated 2.
Each time we tried to go for the furthest base, they had an armor coming through at least, or somebody somehow stopped us.
Basically executed our plan exactly how we wanted it to. We beat them to the points, we locked them down, they didn't really have a chance from there. We just did everything exactly how we wanted to. It was great.
Hopefully they'll win it all and we'll just look okay because everyone will lose to them, yeah?
In the third match, Team Warchild faces off against Czech 6 in what was one of the closest battles yet. Early skirmishes weighed in Warchild's favor.
Warchild gets into the center first, and they're already at it.
Well, our strategy initially was just to take the middle and hold it, just defend. But their pressure there was just so intense that it was just back and forth.
But while Warchild was becoming comfortable in the middle, Czech 6 sent a flanking unit to attack North Flag.
What Czech 6 seemed to figure out early is that if you didn't take middle, you had to outflank somebody, just stay out of the bleed, and then come back later.
Warchild armor now moving into the North Flag.
When Warchild turned its collective back, Czech 6 was able to capture the middle.
3 minutes left in this battle, and Czech 6 is starting to widen the gulf.
Czech 6 continued assaults on the North Flag, and we got to see some David and Goliath action. But it looks like David left his slingshot at home. Final score round 1, Czech 6 with 36, Warchild with 16. In round 2, Rich gives us some insight about his personal feelings.
Nothing gets the blood pumping like jumping into a battle mech and stomping up that hill.
But more importantly, Warchild came out of the gate quickly.
Warchild gets to the center flag again first.
Special delivery from Czech 6.
Rays with the car bomb takes out an infantry.
In the midst of the confusion, Czech 6 flips on the active camo.
Czech 6 now has gone all the way to the south flag.
They're gonna pull a little coup.
Warchild hasn't even noticed that Czech 6 is on the offensive to the south.
Warchild manages to stay on top of everything and eventually pulls ahead.
They do have a 40-28 lead right now, 12-point differential. Not enough to win, but they are on their way.
Battle Walker coming up to you, Kes.
Now it all comes down to the time. Can they keep the bleed going? We have a minute and a half left.
The last 2 minutes was just chaos. My leg was shaking like crazy. I couldn't shoot at all.
The final minutes are tense as every kill takes the team one step closer to $30,000.
38-20, Warchild has the lead.
This is close.
In the last few seconds, Czech 6 gets their big break and neutralizes the bleed.
Warchild needs only 2 more tickets. 32-15. It may not be enough. Czech 6 looks like they may hold on in the final seconds.
Czech 6 has held on. Czech 6 has won it.
Total score, 50-46.
We've really been excited about this. We did lose tonight. Really early in the tournament, but it was a lot of fun. We enjoyed being here. Simply representing the competition community is worth a lot more than taking the prize.
It didn't go as planned, but we improvised and put pressure on that back flag, and that's what saved us. That's what gave us the match.
I've had a great time.
We pulled it out. We had a few clutch plays, and we won.
The fourth match featured Team Hot against Next Gen. Team Hot got off to a lightning quick start.
And Team Hot, led by Cousins, is first into the center flag area.
Team Hot gets 2 kills, and they're on the flag.
And set up a seemingly impenetrable defense.
And here comes a Battle Walker up over the hill. What a direct hit from Team Hot. And down goes the Battle Walker.
But in a turn of events, Next Gen was able to mount an effective assault on middle.
Next Gen has almost pushed Team Hot off of the flag.
They've got the flag neutralized, and now they're raising it 65-49 in favor of Team Hot.
We just went kill for kill. You know, both teams employing, great infantry skills, and it was a really close match.
The fighting was vicious, and neither team was able to exert complete control.
Team Hot and Next Gen just trading that center flag back and forth.
Now we're even at 37.
We have got some Walker-on-Walker action.
He takes them out.
Taken out simultaneously. Next Gen cleans up on the center flag and retains control. Squad leader is on point. Cousins is running the game, trying to recapture that center flag.
3 infantry moving in now.
I thought they did a really good job putting a lot of pressure on both flags and keeping the round close.
As the rounds come to a close, the teams are neck and neck, and it is unclear who will come out on top.
And with 10 seconds left, it is even at 12.
It is all going to come down to those last few seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And that's it.
First round, Team Hot with 10, Next Gen with 9. In round 2, Next Gen gets off to a good start.
And Next Gen arriving at the center flag at the same time, and now it is a 3-on-3 infantry battle.
Next Gen cleans off the hot resistance.
Coming into round 2, one ticket loss wasn't much we had to make up. We saw it within our grasp.
Next Gen has the bleed early.
But they are soon overwhelmed by coordinated attacks from Hot's armor division.
Walker on Walker action right there. One is blown to smithereens. Whistle gets the kill.
Center flag goes gray, and Team Hot is able to take it, and with it, the bleed.
The following counter assaults from Next Gen amounted to little.
Tank versus tank now. And York gets the kill. Here comes a Next Gen Walker. A tank moving in to engage Next Gen. The tank looking to position fire again and brings him down. York in the tank for Team Hot, scoring 2 kills and now a third, a hat trick for Derek Orca York. Next Gen calling for a knife fight at middle right now.
We talked about how it would be really exciting if we had a knife fight at the end. If there was a decisive loser, then, we'd spend the last minute, knifing it out and make it real exciting for everybody.
Round 2 ends with Team Hot at 44 and Next Gen at 0. Final score, 54-9.
In the end, we were just outplayed and outsmarted by one of our toughest competitors around.
It must be the semifinals. New map, new vehicles, old rivalries.
Big rivalry between us and 20 ID.
20 ID versus Paradigm Shift. Check 6 versus Team Hot.
I have a lot of respect for their team.
It's going to be real tough, but we're going to try to come up with something a little bit tricky and a little bit new.
Here's highlights for the semifinals.
5, 4, 3.
In the first match of the semifinals, 20 ID and Paradigm Shift met on a new map, Verdun. 20 ID's Jack Stangler held down the center flag.
20 ID captured 2 of the 3 flags. They have the bleed early.
However, the early armor battle did not go well for 20 ID.
Walker on Walker now. Gonzalez on the Walker for Paradigm, taking down Galucci.
Battle ensuing all over Church, with Paradigm Shift coming in on top and takes the Church flag.
The fighting is intense, but eventually Paradigm Shift is able to take the lead.
Paradigm with the bleed, 35-26.
Facing defeat, 20 ID makes one final coordinated push for middle.
We have got literally every ground unit in the battle amassed around the Church flag.
20 ID now with the bleed back.
Paradigm's lead being whittled away. APC taken out.
12-5 now, 20 ID. Paradigm Shift, can they hold on to their one remaining ticket?
Final score for round 1, 20 ID over Paradigm Shift, 9-1. In the second round, Paradigm Shift quickly gets to middle, but is met soon after by 20 ID's Galucci.
Paradigm is now moving all of their infantry on the Church flag. Here comes the Walker for 20 ID.
This is going to be a hard flag to defend.
There was a frustration of our individual infantrymen trying to go against the heavy armor with no anti-armor support.
If Paradigm Shift planned on getting anywhere, they needed to stop Galucci's reign of terror.
And Galucci taking down the other battle walker. And they finally take out Galucci out of that walker. Kernkey takes the credit for the kill. Stangler with 2 quick kills at the Church flag. All 3 flags are in favor of 20 ID. They are going to have a huge lead in their favor.
5 minutes left in this match, 54-20, 20 ID.
Walker-to-walker action in the center flag.
Boy, coming up on 3 minutes, Paradigm Shift 7 tickets away from being eliminated from this match completely.
20 ID dominates the round 44-0, making the final score 53-1.
Well, I gotta be honest, I would have loved nothing more than to beat 20 ID today. But still, coming as far as we did, coming out here and having a great time, more than made up for it.
20ID is extremely excited to be going into the finals. It's very nice to be guaranteed second place already, but I prefer to get number 1.
Absolutely great experience, but you know, of course we're going to go home disappointed because it's 20ID.
Well, 20ID was obviously able to come together a little better than we were. Communication broke down a bit, but we just got beat. You know, it happens.
Well, you know what? I'm a man of my word. When I told Tina that we were going to bury them, that's what we did.
Oh my goodness.
In the second semifinals match, Team Hot decides to turn the temperature up on check 6. Both teams charge straight to the middle, and chaos ensues.
Check 6 is on the center flag first, and they just got infantry. Wilbanks on the APC for Team Hot is moving in.
We've got APC up against the Battle Walker, and it looks like the Battle Walker is going to emerge victorious, taking out APC and wiping out the infantry.
Firefight at the church flag. Cousins of Team Hot and that stationary gun trying desperately to take down the Walker.
And hit with an EMP grenade and taken down.
Team Hot with the bleed right now, but they're still behind by 5 ticks.
Check 6 just employed a little bit of an RDX package on that gunship, using it like a car bomb.
Wow. Check 6 is all over this church flag. They've got the flag to go neutral.
Pilots had a hard time staying airborne.
In comes a gunship crashing down to the ground right on the flag of church.
Gunship uses a suicide move to take out the Walker.
But in comes a gunship.
And the match spirals towards violent infantry skirmishes.
Check 6 in front, 53-35. They've got a pretty good advantage right now, but both Walkers are out of the picture. So let's see how both teams have to readjust their strategies. Team Hot slowly capturing that church flag, but they are not going to take it uncontested. We've got infantry flanking behind them.
Check 6 has now established their squad leader.
They've got a spawn beacon right next to the church flag. That means they can spawn right on the flag, regardless of whether or not they've captured it.
Check 6 still has been unable to get the flag. 13-9 with a minute left in this first of 2 battles.
We have got heavy infantry action around church flag.
Teams trade kill for kill, but Team Hot manages to secure middle and escape the match with a 10-ticket lead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
In round 2, Team Hot quickly captured middle, and Check 6 was forced to the eastern side of the map.
Team Hot now into the church flag first with an APC. And there's Check 6 Walker at the top of your screen.
And the Walker is taken down.
Team Hot with a bleed in the early going of this decisive second battle.
Unable to meet Team Hot head-on, Check 6 relies on flanking maneuvers.
Check 6 has gone back to the west flag.
Team Hot does a good job of keeping their armor up.
That's Whistle and the Walker for Team Hot, and he is just tearing it up.
And Check 6's armor down.
Battle Walker takes a direct hit right side the church. 54-38, Team Hot beginning to move away. Only 1 ticket left for Check 6.
At the final overall score, Team Hot wins and goes to the finals by a score of 58-0.
We're going into a championship match against Team Hot.
Knowing that 20ID was going to be in the finals match, we wanted to be there.
What you're observing may well be the beginning of the end.
20ID and Team Hot are probably considered the #1 and #2 teams in Battlefield 2, so this is definitely a big rivalry coming up for the finals.
And we were licking our chops
If I had to pick a favorite for the finals, I would say Team Hot. 20ID's been having a great run for the past couple seasons.
It's all been building up to this. All the shooting, all the battles, all the stuff blowing up. Next week, the finals. On a new map, 20ID versus Team Hot. Who wins? Watch Gameplay HD and find out. The Gamecaster Battlefield 2142 Finals. Next episode.